about the
Tell us what
community.
a Baal Shem is, because I think some of the audience won't know.
A Baal Shem is someone who manipulates divine names and uses them for magical purposes. I think that's effectively
So it
what a Baal
literally
Shem
means a
is.
master of name,
A master of the name.
and
Yeah,
it
or names.
uses divine names. It might not actually be the Tetragrammaton. It could be different mystical names, Kabbalistic names.
Other names that appear in the Bible.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Okay. And he uses those names in order to supposedly perform magical feats.
To help women conceive.
So they wouldn't see themselves
heal the sick.
So a Baal Shem wouldn't see himself as engaging in magic. He would say, it's just a bracha and the beautiful names and it's Kabbalah. Am I right? Or am I
don't know. I don't know. Some of them. Some. What is magic?
Magic is everybody else's religion.
I mean, magic comes from the word magus.
Yeah.
So certainly Magi would say they're doing magic, no?
No, I think they would say they're following the true faith of Zoroaster or something like that, right?
Would they call themselves Magi?
Yeah, but not in the sense of magic as so you.
Well, not in your thing. They didn't speak English, so they're not using the English word.
No, but so it has a certain connotation, magic. So I suspect that the Baal Shem Tov and other Baalei Shem thought that they were engaged in Kabbalah. They were engaged in giving out brachas. And look, I have an aunt who swears that she went to the Lubavitcher Rebbe after being barren for many, many years, and he recited a bracha over her, and she almost immediately conceived, right? And so is that, maybe he didn't use a shem in that case, a divine name, I don't know. But the miracle workings of Hasidic rabbis, where you may look at that as magic, is certainly perceived by a lot of their followers as legitimate religion.
Let's put it this way. They don't consider themselves to be violating any of the biblical prohibitions on sorcery.
Exactly. Even though they certainly are.
I don't know what the word, they might use the English word magic. English word magic often gets used in a positive sense.
Okay. In any event, so there were Baalei Shem in Judaism in Eastern Europe at this time, even though it predates Hasidism.
Absolutely, all over the place.
Okay, yeah. So here's something I don't know a lot about. How far back do we have Baalei Shem before Hasidism existed?
I think there were Baalei Shem in the Middle Ages, maybe earlier, maybe much earlier. Yeah.
Wow.